What is up, guys? Play Commander here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we took on Flagra, the plant boss, and the first major boss of the game, in my opinion. And this episode, we are not only going to be getting a couple of power-ups that we couldn't have gotten before, we're going to be cleaning up most of the area for the most part, or at least this beginning part of the Koza Ruins, but we're also going to be kind of breaking the game. I've been looking forward to this part of the LP for quite a long time, and it will very quickly become apparent why. But first and foremost, I want to grab these upgrades and right up here. This might not look like it at first glance, but it's actually a bomb slot. All you want to do is double bomb jump up to there, normal bomb jump up to there, just bomb that one open. Go ahead and bomb all three slots, and that will open up the door, and we can get ourselves another missile expansion. I also want to grab this lore while I'm here. Missile expansion acquired. Awesome, we're already up to 20. Not bad at all. Now through here, there's going to be a couple beetles, but they're not really that much of a threat. Just kind of jump over them. They're not really threatening at all. And through here, we have an energy tank. Now, I actually want to turn around here, even though this is technically where I wanted to go, because there's an off-beaten path back here, and, whoa, what is going on with my sensor bar? Holy, that was weird. I did not mean for that. But, there's kind of an it's not really an off-beaten path, but, like, it's a little bit out of our way, but we were going to backtrack to this area anyway, and also just for the sake of map completion, because, like, I don't know. There's something about a completed map that looks nice. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it just does. But anyway, we're going to go through this door, because this is the only one we haven't got through yet. Spring ball up there. And we can just roll through this little area. There we go. And this will actually drop us off back to where we got our first energy tank right after beating the Hive Mecha. And if we go out through here, this brings us to an area where we could not have actually gotten another upgrade before. And I did call attention to it before. But it's in the room that all the war wasps were in. So we're going to go through here. First and foremost, there's actually another upgrade right... Oh, I can't spring ball in this grass. Dang it. But, if you can go through this little tunnel, there's actually another missile expansion right on our way. So, yeah, it's definitely worth your while to come this way. That's just the map room. We already went in there. So we can just continue on our way. Go away, scarabs. Don't need you in my life right now. Alright, destroy this War Wasp Blast. God damn it, the stupid War Wasp got in the... Stop getting in the way! There we go. That was more frustrating than it had any right to be. There's one more. Die. Anyway, before we actually go up there, we want to actually come down here, because then we can destroy this block, and the big one that we can't destroy will fall down. After doing that, we can go up through here, and this will lead us to yet another missile expansion. They're being, like, really generous with this early on, which is good, because having 5 is, like, it's like having nothing. It's really, really not much. You eat up missiles very quick, especially when you're rapid firing like I am. Anyway, what I want to do now is, if you were going to do, let me just say this right now. If you are following this LP and you are doing things exactly as I am, save now. Because what I am about to do can crash the game. So you have to be very careful if you want to try this. It's not very difficult to do. It's a little bit tricky, but it's not particularly hard. But it is dangerous. It can crash your game. So if you don't want that to happen, which I don't know why you would, you want to save your game now. You definitely don't want to have to backtrack. Now, a little earlier on, I pointed out a room that was off to the side, and we couldn't go in there earlier because we didn't have the Varia suit. But now that we have the Varia suit, we can go in there and we can pull off something a little bit broken and very interesting. So if we can just morph ball through this tunnel yet again. Go right through here. Under another route. And through the door. Alright. Now, this isn't the last time we're going to be coming to this room. Where there's even more upgrades in here than we can even get at the moment. But that's not my concern right now. My concern right now is the room right past here. This is the magma pool. This is a grapple point. We can't interact with that yet because we don't have the grapple beam. If you come in here, and you're going to try what I'm going to do, just, if you don't know what I'm doing already, you are in for a treat, because this is really cool. Don't destroy these boxes. And you'll see there's these little stairs here. You want to stand in the very, very corner, and lock onto the far grapple point on the other side of the room. Then you want to slowly move forward and pay attention to where Samus is. Eventually, there she goes. She's going to step down off of one stair. Go ever so slowly. And when she falls off the second one... Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. First try. Basically, what just happened was, Samus kind of got herself stuck there. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be right. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Basically, you don't want to destroy these boxes because you want Samus to kind of get herself stuck here. It looks like we're not exactly in the right position, so let's go ahead and attempt this again. If you don't already know what I'm doing, which it's probably going to be the title of the video, so, you probably already know anyway. This is really, really cool. Drop down off the second one. Didn't get it that time either. You want to make sure that you morph ball pretty much immediately after falling off the second one, and you want to hold to the right. Oh, did we get it? I think we got it. We got it! Alright. So, basically what just happened is that Samus is currently going so fast that it doesn't look like she's even moving. The game kind of looks like it's broken right now, and that's because it is. You'll see the extent of this in about a minute. What I'm doing right now is as soon as you drop off of that, you want to keep holding to the right. Don't let go. Keep holding right on the control stick, and you want to hold this for about a minute. Maybe a little bit longer. You're waiting for something to happen, and trust me, you'll know it when you see it. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take. Samus looks like... There she goes. Alright, so what actually just happened is Samus gained something called infinite speed. Can't really see it right now because the screen glitching kind of got in the way, but Samus turned into a blue sphere, and that's what we want. Now, be very careful. Don't let go of right. Drop a bomb. Yep! We can get an early power bomb expansion. Now, this can crash your game. Be very careful. Drop a bomb here to open this. Immediately go back into Morph Ball after going through that door. Do not come out of Morph Ball right now. You have to be very careful at this point because this can crash your game. Don't exit Morph Ball. What we need to happen right now is we need to enter a loading zone so that the game can actually kind of refresh itself and get itself out of this glitchy state. If you were to unmorph right now, Samus would kind of seem like she's in lava, and you also wouldn't be able to see anything. So, right now, we are just trying to get to the nearest elevator, and luckily for us, there happens to be one, like, just a couple of rooms away, and it's the one that we used to get here in the first place. And remember what I said earlier about using bombs to open doors? That it's extremely helpful for this, because we don't want to get out of Morph Ball. Now, we want to get right in the elevator's path, and unmorph immediately. And boom! it's done. We now have power bombs. This is about, on a casual playthrough, I want to say about 7 hours before you're supposed to have power bombs. Power bombs are some of the last items that you're supposed to get in the game. I think maybe third to last, second to last, something like that. You are not supposed to have power bombs this early in the game. It's kind of amazing to be able to have them after the first major boss. And as you can see, we're out of Morph Ball. We're fine. We entered a loading zone because of that elevator, and now the game has completely unglitched itself. We now have power bombs early. Yep. Sequence breaking is a beautiful thing. And now we can just kind of go about our business. It is technically possible to do that before getting Varia Suit, but you would have to get extremely lucky. Because not only do you have to build up that infinite speed with just enough time to avoid dying, you also have to get out of the room and basically get to that elevator without taking damage. It is borderline impossible if you're not doing a task. So I don't recommend doing that before Varia. But the trade-off is that if you do it before getting Varia, it's actually possible to quick kill Flagra. Because those, what are they called? What am I trying to say? You know the thing, I can't think of words to convey what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? The bomb slots, that's the word I'm looking for. The bomb slots. They can be activated by power bombs from a significant distance away, and you actually don't even have to mess with the solar panels at all. You can completely defeat Flagra by just going around the arena and dropping power bombs. Now, keep in mind that since this is a power bomb expansion and not where we're initially supposed to have them, we only have one. We only have one power bomb available to us right now, which is more than enough for what I plan to do with it. But just definitely keep in mind the fact that you really have to be conservative with them, or else you might kind of get screwed over. So anyway, now I'm actually going to head back to where we got the charge beam, and we'll meet you guys there because there's some stuff that I want to pick up. Now, if you remember last episode, I pointed out this little brimstone thing. I don't know if I ever pointed out that that's, or not brimstone, sandstone. Because sandstone is what gets broken by morph ball bombs. By the time you have bombs, you can come back here and go through that little tunnel, and that leads us to yet another missile expansion. Now, don't forget this room, because we're actually not done here, believe it or not. We need to come back here after getting another upgrade that's a little bit later in the game. But, yeah, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, time to head to our next destination. Alright, so I just want to point out that our next destination is actually that elevator that we started the episode in. And I do want to point out that if you try to get there the way that we initially came, you can't. After defeating Flagra, there are vines that cover the door that's the entrance to that area, and you can no longer get in from that side. So we actually have to go back to the Hive Totem room and go back up that way the way we came out in the beginning of the episode. So I will meet you guys back in that elevator. And here we are, back at the elevator. So what do you say we descend into the Magmar Caverns? One of my personal favorite looking areas in the game. Normally, I'm not really a big fan of fire levels. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. They're kind of cool, but like they overstay their welcome. This one is really not that big. In fact, this kind of isn't really a major area of the game, just because of the fact that it doesn't have a boss, and it's actually more of a crossroads than anything else. Treat that. Go away. Let me just open the door down here because there is a save station, and I definitely want to take advantage of that because I don't want to have to risk crashing my game again. Like I said, infinite speed, it's really cool, and having power bombs early is awesome, but you gotta be careful because it can crash the game. So, now that I have it, I'm in the clear, I'm saving now. And out to the caverns. You know, this is a weird enemy. I'll be honest, I do not remember any room in the game beyond this one where those things even exist. Like, other than, like, this room, obviously, the next one. But, like, I don't remember those ever being a thing anywhere else. And they really don't do much. It's a really strange enemy. You can only kill them with missiles. But anyway, welcome to the caverns. This is the titular Magmor. As intimidating as they look, they're actually really not that bad. Just a couple of missiles and they go down without much of a fight. Anyway, these things, arguably actually more of a threat than the Magmors. These are puffers. They're basically sentient blast caps, if you can picture that. That's pretty much what they are. If you touch them, they blow up. And if you shoot them, they blow up. And they leave a cloud of poison gas, so you definitely want to avoid that. Anyway, we make our way through here. If I remember what room this is. Okay, remember this room, specifically, remember this pillar. You're going to need it a little bit later. Can't quite do anything with it right now, but that is very, very important to remember for a later point. Anyway, this room. These are Triclops. And I hate these things. These enemies are... They're not difficult. They're not at all. But they will try to grab you. Like that. They love anything that is spherical. Anything spherical at all. And they will try to eat it. So what you want to do is you want to plant a bomb in front of them. And blow them up. They're really annoying, though. I don't like them. Sometimes they'll just grab you instead of the bomb. And it's really weird to figure out, like, what causes them to grab what. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really, really weird. Anyway, this room, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in here for us. This is the Triclops pit. And, yes, okay, I'm right. Okay, so there's stuff down here. I don't remember if I need anything to get the stuff in here, but, I don't know. It's been a while since I've 100%ed this game, so I actually don't remember all that well. We can get through here. More of these things. Stupid Triclops. I hate them. I hate these things so much. They're so annoying. They're not hard to deal with, but stop it. Put me down. You see why I dislike them? They're just annoying. How do I get out of here? Oh, okay. There's another tunnel. You eat the bomb. You eat the... Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Spit me out. Die. Good. Okay, don't think there's anything through there, so I guess the only thing left to do is go through this way. Unless this is where I came in? I don't think it is. Where am I right now? Let me get up there. There we go. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I'm right. There's a thing! Good. Yet another missile expansion. Not bad at all. But I think I'm actually gonna call the episode here, so, yeah. This has been one hell of an episode. We got some cleanup done around Kozo Ruins, which I know is actually pronounced Chozo Ruins, but I've been calling it Kozo my whole life, and it's really hard to change that. And we also used infinite speed to get early power bombs. Well, early power bomb, we only have one. But still, we have one of the latest game items in the game after the first boss. And if that's not progress, then I don't know what is. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Plant Commander. Be sure to tune in next time for more Let's Play Metroid Prime, where we continue on through Magmor Caverns and head to our next destination. See you guys then!